Hi, Maria here with you today. Thank you for coming to my channel. I've got a new process video and I'm doing a voiceover for the first time, so I hope this is okay. I'm showing you my layout, my page. I've used my silhouette cameo and created a grid that I've perforated because I'm going to stitch in it. Now I'm cutting my photos, which I've measured to cut to fit inside the grid, and I won't bore you. I have 7 of them, I think, so I'll skip over so you can see them all there. I'm using Shimel's collections because especially Go Now Go is travel themed, so the layout is about a little mini break that my husband and I took in Exeter earlier last week, and I really like that it's travel themed. It's got taxis and it's got like a map page, and I'm also using the little by little because I really like those little squares that I'm cutting now. They fit very, very well with a tiny bit of trimming, and I'm gonna use a few of them for my journaling and things. So yeah, I cut in lots of squares, and then as you will see later, I changed my mind in some of them because I wasn't really keen on how busy the colors were looking, because I was intending at this point to fill every square with squares with paper, so it was looking a tiny bit busy. So I changed my mind a bit further on, and I changed collections, but you will see that a bit later. So yeah, we went to Exeter for a couple of days, my husband and I, without kids, which was amazing. It was the first time that we were on our own for 2 days without the kids. We've had one night before where John's parents have looked after the twins, and that was really nice. But for the first time we had 2 full days, actually 2.5 days, because we dropped the kids at the grandparents on Sunday, and we didn't see them again until Wednesday afternoon. So it was really, really good. Well, it wasn't good to be away from them, but it was good to finally have a break. They are almost 4 years old, and this is the first time that we've had such a long break from them. So I'm still cutting through here. I've taken my page and I've done all the stitching, as you can see. It took me a little bit, not too long. Can't remember exactly when I started, but I started on a morning, probably Saturday morning, I think. And by Saturday afternoon, I had finished. I was doing stitching here and there, and so yeah, it wasn't too long. The beauty of the silhouette is the lines are really straight, and the holes are perfect, because they don't really go through, but they are very easy to stitch. So here you can see I've moved a few of the squares that I had already cut with the Shimel collections, and I'm now doing Dear Lizzie Saturday. The colors are very similar, the yellows are very similar, and I decided that some of Shimel's colors can be a bit dark in those collections, so I didn't want my layout to be too dark, so I decided to go for a bit brighter colors, more pastel, like the yellows and the blues and the pinks, and then I also decided that, yeah, I was going to add a few more squares, but I wasn't going to fill the whole thing. So now I've cut some, I designed this on my computer in Word. I did squares which I filled with text and to fit inside my little grid, and I'm cutting them with the with both scissors and also my trimmer, because I don't know why the trimmer wasn't liking cutting through the very small pieces, but that's okay. Now I'm looking for thickers. These ones I like because they're kind of like traveling theme, but I realize I don't have 3 E's that I need, so I go for these ones which are big and they're fitting very, very well, and I've got 3 E's for Exeter, which is very handy. I move that along Yeah, and they are, and I actually quite look how the title looks like that, broken into kind of two. And now I'm gluing all the pieces together. I broke my tape on my ATG gun whilst I was in Exeter, actually. I snapped the tape, and I had to quickly fix it. This is the first layout that I'm creating since I came back from Exeter. So I had to quickly fix my ATG gun. It was very easy to do. I just removed the old tape that was already rolled, and I rolled the new tape around like I would normally. And this is looking very good. I'm really liking it. I'm doing a tiny bit of handwritten journaling as well about the dates that we were there and the name of the hotel. And now I'm going to add a tiny few embellishments to the squares that are still blank. I'm not going to add a lot, but I like going through my embellishments to see what I have that is going to fit. And I don't know why, but I have to go through almost everything that I own every time I create a layout. I find it very difficult actually just sticking to one collection or to one supplier or something like that. When I created my Lottie Loves Papers kids with the February kit, when I created my pages with the Lottie Loves Paper kit in February, it was kind of such a new experience because I had never done that before. I always go through my whole stash looking for papers, embellishments, stickers, everything. So just having one kit to work with was both amazing because it was really refreshing, but also like, oh my goodness, I'm not going through all my papers again, all my embellishments. This is all I have to work with. So yeah, it was very interesting. I enjoyed it, but I'm going back to my old self now and going through everything again. And I like it. I don't know. You can't change old habits, can you? So yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna change that white. Yep, there you go. And I'm very happy with how this is looking. So thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers. Bye bye.